seems I've been fooled again. She will pay.
Oh, I'm so glad we got that.
Later. She will pay.
If we didn't, would she have died?
You never should have meddled, Butcher.
Uh-oh. So if she died, would we have not had to kill this boy? Because now we're going to witness a fight between two higher vamps. Oh, that looked nasty. No, Regis, I'm so sorry. Geralt's like, I can help him. Of course you can. Optional, prepare for the fight. Well, what do you mean? What? I can prepare for the fight by using vampire oil, is that what you mean? That's about all I know how to do. Sorry for really interrupting the fight here. This probably isn't all that interesting right now. Enhanced vamp oil, there you go. Is that what you meant? It is what it meant. Interesting. Don't you dare kill Regis. Oh, that looks so good. Such wonderful creatures. Ooh. You wouldn't kill him, would you? I nearly beat you the first time. The thing is, I don't want you dead.
Both of you. Didn't plan any of it.
I didn't mean to. We didn't even trick you, to be fair. All I did was give her a little ribbon. Oh, you just wanted her dead, you asshole. Damn it, Regis was wrong about you. There you go. Oh, critical hit damage. 1. Amazing. Regis, if you can get up, my friend, I'd really appreciate it. There's only so many hits I got in this vamp oil, and even that's barely doing anything. What am I meant to do to you? Fine, we're going over here. Ooh, I'm not going over here. I just need to get behind him, but it's so hard to do. Unless he's in the middle of a... If he's in the middle of a hit, we can do stuff. Oh, I can actually counter him. I didn't realize. That was it? Oh, he's going full rage mode. Oh. What are you?
Gods, start praying now.
Well, unfortunately, I don't. So I don't know what... Oh, we're nearly dead. I just drank some water instead of swallow by accident. Where is... Oh, what is going on? I don't know how the hell I can ever beat you. Can I do any damage? I can't even hit you. Did you see the amount he just pulled off? You're so much tougher than the King of the Wild Hunt. Any day. Yeah. Excuse me? What do I do exactly here? Oh. Sienna, I'm just glad you lived, but this might... It might have been worth it to let you die. And it's taking ages to load. Well, oh, he's so scary. The bats, man. I can't deal with the bats. When he does the bats, I don't know what to do. When he does this, however, you just gotta beat him. So we gotta really rely on this and hope he can never... Oh, no, we're dead. We lived! But now I'm dead, surely. I have no idea how we survived. We're just gonna wait for him to come back down. There we go, come on. Oh, thank you. Regis, come back. He can't fly anymore. Okay, that's when I couldn't survive. And also there was a crash during this fight, so... Oh my god. Geralt just got 8. And he's fine. Okay, I've heard people say the final boss fight of this expansion is like basically impossible on the harder 2 difficulties, so maybe this isn't the final one. I thought it was when he started doing the bat thing, but he's not actually that bad. Then again, I did just use almost all of my swallow, and now he's this thing.
Do you think you'll stop me? Prepare to die, Witcher!
Are we in him? What the hell is going on? Oh no, we've broken one of his blocks. I don't really know what the hell to call these things. So we're going to start spinning. Hopefully we can do immense damage to both that thing and... oh, I have no idea what the hell's going on. This is gross, man. We're in... oh, what was that? Okay, now we need to be really careful because I don't want him to regenerate. That's the thing. I don't know if that's what this is or what the hell's going on, but we're in him or something like him. I don't know what to do. We've broken my blade. But we're going to have to finish it with a broken blade. Uh-oh. Are his wings back? No. We've done it. Oh. Now do we have to fight Regis or something? Because that wasn't impossible. Oh yeah, we didn't finish him. Are you okay, buddy? Apparently I'm tougher than a higher vampire because I've done what he couldn't. Bring him back, buddy. Don't finish him. I'm sure there'll be a choice. Oh, I'm full of toxicity. Look at me.
Leave him to me. Be gone.
I can't let...
I insist.
He's back? Why are you doing this? He's just a regular naked guy now. Was there a way to save him? I would have liked to save him. 2 weeks later in a tailor's workshop, okay?
My, what a smashing ensemble.
Why?
You wear it well.
Shut up. I look like a twit.
The caftan is sewn of the best fabrics available, and according to the best tailoring practices. But one must have a modicum of taste to appreciate this.
Yeah.
Even the most exquisite robes cover only deficiencies in beauty, never in refinement.
Used to wearing something
Usually wear something
different.
different, better suited to my trade. Got nothing against this particular outfit, though. Just don't exactly feel comfortable in it. And I despise formal occasions.
Nothing one can't get accustomed to. Now, be so kind as to stand still. All that
really
being
wanted
as
to
it
take
may,
that tone with me
Toussaint's
when
highest
I'm-
honor, the Order of
Fuck you.
Vitis Vinifera, demands appropriate attire. The Duchess cannot be expected to drape the medal on a suit of armor caked in mud. Palace
Why
protocol
not?
places enormous emphasis on form, virtuous tradition, etiquette.
Huh. A tradition
Should it at
which
least
values
not have been
appearances
bright
ahead of all
blue?
else, which calls for lordly, glistening triviality and misplaced generosity.
Can sense some of that philosophical mood coming on.
Wistful. Pensive, Regis. That because they refused to buy you a new outfit?
Hardly. It's the tone I ever adopt when I find myself pondering, which, believe it or not, happens quite a lot. Besides, I've no need for a new outfit, as I shall not be attending the ceremony.
Why not?
Because unlike you, I don't have to. I shall begin to pack my belongings instead. I trust you'll join me later, once you're richer by a medal and a fascinating new experience?
Count on it.
Maybe we're not done. Reminds me.
Ceremonies, medals honoring virtues, just keeps coming up.
I've had no reprieve either. And I keep thinking of the last great virtue, compassion. It's the one piece of the puzzle that never seemed to fit.
Mean you suddenly believe the 5 virtues theory, after all we've revealed?
It's not a question of belief, superstition, or old wives' tales. It's a conclusion derived through exercising pure logic. Sienna planned everything in advance. Had we not stopped her, surely there'd have been a 5th victim. One the gossips would have associated with a lack of compassion.
Her plans don't matter now. Can't act on them. Ask the messenger who delivered my invitation to the ceremony. Sienna's in the palace. Courtiers pressured the Duchess to lock her in a tower.
Do you care not a whit who else was in her black book? We've some time before the ceremony. We could still chat with that boot-cleaning urchin. He was the one to pass the victims' names to Dettlaff.
I would like to
Perhaps
know.
we missed something.
How do you know the boot black delivered the letters?
Boot
Yeah, I
Black
didn't know that.
say anything about making deliveries when we talked to him. How do you know he handled the letters?
While you
He did
basked
spend a lot
in
of time with
glory
Regis
and tried
after.
on new formal wear, I conducted a little investigation of my own. You'd be very proud to see how I conducted myself. I began by concocting an ample supply of boot wash for our enterprising young friend. I'd observed that among street folk, amidst their society as a whole, reciprocity takes precedence over all other codes, and thus no good deed goes unrewarded. Of course, the same holds true for malicious or destructive deeds.
The letters. What's the connection?
When the boot black arrived to collect his bucketful, he hinted he knew more. Simply put, we'd failed to ask the proper questions when we chatted earlier. It took a bit more tongue-loosening, but ultimately he spoke. He admitted he'd handed Dettlaff the letters. He knew this information was valuable to me. In providing it, he was simply repaying me.
Yeah, alright, let's talk to the
Why
boot
not
black.
check up on that? We'll go together, assuming we're done here.
I am done, yes. It lies in your hands now to see if you are able to present my handiwork at the ceremony with the dignity it is due. Or if you will first destroy it, crawling about the city's underbelly.
Promise to be careful.
I don't. And I'm in control. So, where is that boot black? Oh, we get right here. Okay.
It's the swordsman. Good to see you. Here for a spiffing? Dirty boots are a stain on professional dignity, you know. Step on up.
Need to ask
So
you something.
smart for a little
Yet
8-year-old.
again? Go on then. I'm a proponent of free speech and I will gladly tell you all I know. But why not get your boots shanked while we jabber?
Guess they
Okay.
could use a spit and polish.
Then I shall take advantage as well. A friend of mine used to say boots should be as clean as the soles that wear them.
Clean boots, clean soles.
Oh, they
A
look
fine
awful.
slogan.
How's
How's
business?
business?
Well enough, I can't complain. Though it'd be even better were certain folk to sit down for a shine as they stood and chatted.
Letters you delivered,
Man
do
in
you
a
remember
frock
him?
coat. You passed him some letters, remember?
Why, of course. I'm young, got a mind like a steel trap, but...
If you're about to tell me this information will cost me, forget it. How'd you get those letters?
Beggars brought them.
Why didn't you
Why
tell us
didn't you
before?
tell us this before, when we first talked?
You didn't ask about beggars now, did you?
Who were these
Beggars.
beggars?
Tell us more about them. How many were there?
Why, 4. 1 for each letter.
Just 4? Sure you didn't get a fifth?
I can't count, you know.
Remember anything else? These beggars have anything in common?
What? Come now. Each was different. Some had mismatched boots, others had no boots at all. Oh, I know! They all had no home!
Kid, my patience is
Well, that's
starting
kind
to
of
run
obvious.
a little thin. Now think hard.
He wouldn't know where they got them from.
Remember
what they looked like?
Of course. I've a mind like a steel trap, as I said. They were ragged, unshaved. Their clothes were tattered. As to their boots, well, I mentioned that already.
Geralt, allow me to ask a question. Listen, lad. I'll be glad to mix another batch of that boot shine for you. But you must focus now and tell us all you know. Where can we find the beggars?
Well, at the shelter, most like.
Where's that?
Everyone knows. It's just round the corner. Up those stairs, then right.
Thanks, kid. For your trouble. You must visit the shelter.
You're a really nice guy,
Look
Regis.
inside.
Okay, let's do it. And we gotta talk to Damien, huh? Also, I can just stop doing this, but why the hell would I? This is important. And what the fuck? Is that a wandering pimp? Fantastic. That's some wine. Feel like we should stop these bandits. Oh, that poor old man.
Here, that's a waste of breath. We've tried it, only to tire our lips. We'll use other
Let me
means
get that
of
checked
persuasion
out, buddy.
now. Gentlemen, calm, please. Either get out along with these flea-ridden vagabonds, or we'll toss you all out. Our patience is gone. This place is no longer a rank refuse dump.
Scram! Decent folk live here.
What's the harm in
The
living
shelter,
there?
them living here, bothers you. Question is why?
Look, Ballard. Another defender of the poor. Fighter for justice.
Damn nuisance.
You're pretty poor
Leave
yourself.
our women and young folk living next door, when even grown men fear to walk past such rabble.
Meaning you?
Decent folk
You're
you
decent?
mention. Mean yourselves?
Why? Do you doubt it?
Hell yes.
Hear that, Artois? He poking insults us. On our own turf.
We should step aside, good
Fucking
fellow.
bandits.
My friend is perfectly capable of settling this unfortunate dispute on his own.
I mean, you sure you don't want to help, Regis? Oh, I'm not wearing any armor. Oh no! I'm gonna get beaten to death! Oh god, okay, right, here we go. We gotta be very careful here, because I haven't done a single bit of damage yet, and they've actually managed to hit me. Ow! There you go. I don't even have my reflection armor! Oh! Right, we might get beaten up by these regular pricks. Life was so much easier when we wouldn't fight more than one dude in a fist fight. Ow! There you go. I can only do one? Are you kidding? Oh, I can drink up though. Okay, so we'll heal a little bit and do a little bit of dancing around in a circle. Hopefully that'll give us a chance to, you know, actually win this fight, because we're losing hard. Why have I got toxicity in me? What are they hitting me with? Ah, you prick. No! How am I messing this up? There you go, hit two at once there. Now come on. Ah, 2 counters in a row. Let's make use of it. Nice, I think that's the way to do it. Make sure they're both stunned, and then knock them right the hell out.
All right. I can take a hint. Come, time to go. I thank
I
you
did
so
that all in my
much for your
fancy
aid.
little outfit.
I tried to reason with them, but they'd have beat me blue had you not come along. I'm grateful. Immensely.
What did they want from you?
They are neighbors. Wish me to take my folk, the shelter, elsewhere. They dislike that I help the beggars. I
So
do
you're
not
not one of
oppose going elsewhere, were we to have somewhere to go. But you've come with a problem, have you? My turn to aid you.
What is this place?
Poorhouse?
You could call it that. They come here to rest and eat a hot meal.
You help them, why?
because they
Geralt.
need help.
Need some information.
Need some information. Looking for a man who might have mentioned the boot black in Rue de Garl.
The boot black. A feisty lad. I know him.
Any of your, wards supposed to meet him recently or soon?
Forgive me. Those I help and I are not so close that I would know. But should you wait, they'll all soon come for their meal. You can question them yourselves.
All the beggars
Sure,
will be
all your
here?
usual beggars will be here?
They're not obliged to come, of course. But they rarely find a decent meal elsewhere. So, almost all in the area eat here.
Alright, we'll
Thanks.
wait.
We'll wait.
Not like I've
Ask
got an
you to
important
let us-
meeting to go to or anything. Oh my god, we've waited here for hours. Oh, Geralt.
My dears, I've a matter to address before I serve the soup. These two gentlemen have some questions of you. Pay attention. Answer in brief. For if you draw it out, your soup will go cold. And we wouldn't want that, would we?
Recently, 4 of you delivered sealed letters to the boot black. I know this.
Does anyone
There's
know
only
what
3
the
of them.
gentleman means? Go on, speak up. Romain?
Why should I squeal? We were all told not to mention the letters. We all swore.
You can tell me, Romain. You were given a letter and you delivered it, right? Good work, Romain. Thank you. Who else?
I got one too. Gave it to the boot black. And Freshy, he got one. But he can't tell you, as he's not here.
I still have mine. I'm to deliver it 2 days after the Feast of St. Barnabas.
Uh-oh. Can I have that letter?
It's a matter of importance to the Duchy. Hand it over, or I'll take it from you. Plain and simple.
But I was to deliver it personally. Let no one else see it. That is what she said, and she was frightening.
You ought to heed folk who are kind and honest. These men helped me a short while ago, helped all of us. If this individual threatened you, you need not keep the promise you made.
All right, take it. I didn't want to see the boot black anyways. It's always muddy there.
Thank you, my friend. Letter revealing the 5th victim.
Damn it.
What is it? Another name, truly?
See for yourself.
I bet it's Anna.
Well.
Compassion, because she kicked out her daughter, her
I
sister,
must
or
say,
never
even
went to find
I
her
did not
sister.
expect this. This time you will see to our Duchessa.
Knew
It
it!
seems we underestimated Sienna rather grossly.
I'm a genius!
Judging by this, Detloff was literally supposed to tear her heart out.
Yet first you must snap her neck. Puzzling.
Complete the puzzle for you?
Complete now.
Alas, the matter ceased to be a tantalizing brain tease and has turned incredibly grave. We've proof of a plot to assassinate Toussaint's ruler. We've proof of a coup d'etat.
Last victim. The Duchess. If you're gonna tell me to turn this in, I don't want
Duchess
her
was
to
to
die.
be Detloff's last victim. Sienna planned it from the start.
Indeed. The logical conclusion, Geralt.
4 seemingly random victims to start.
Is Sienna
The
still...
virtue's their
Yeah,
only
she is
link.
still out, is it? She
Enough
got
to
out,
get
didn't she?
folk talking about a righteous, vengeful beast. Obscured the victim's links to Sienna, even as she had those she despised killed off one by one, leaving the Duchess for last.
Had she managed to fulfill her plan, none would have questioned the reasons. Most would have thought Anna Henrietta had died for her sins. She was known to show a hard heart on many occasions. Ample proof of a lack of compassion.
Why would Sienna murder her own sister? Out of envy? To take power? From an inborn penchant for evil?
Yes, yes, and yes. All seem likely, and none are mutually exclusive. But if you'd like to know for certain, you could always ask her yourself.
I'd love to learn her motives.
Love to learn her motives.
Praiseworthy, I suppose. Sometimes one should stare evil in the face.
Seems a bit strong.
I know that better than
She
most.
used my friend as her tool for killing. I believe I've every right to condemn her, but I support your lust for the truth. Some
don't want her
philosophers
dead.
think empirical examination the sole path to knowledge. I believe you mentioned the Duchess keeps Sienna locked up.
Courtiers were insisting on a harsher punishment. Much harsher. Think Anna Henrietta had to protect her sister from a lynch mob as much as she wanted to protect her subjects from a criminal. One way or another, she's locked away in a secluded wing of the palace, awaiting trial before a court of law. I'd need to get past some guards to see her.
You coming with?
Coming with?
Of course not. I shall await you at Mare la Chaise-Longue. I'll not risk entering the palace after Dettlaff and his minions rampage. Besides, I vastly
Why
prefer the
not?
company of a simple mug
No
of
one knows you're a
Mandarin brew
vampire.
to that of the Duchess's vile sister.
So, said straight up, it means you're going off to get drunk because you hate Sienna.
I've never been fond of categorical statements of that kind, but I admit I could not vouch for my behavior in her presence. She treated Dettlaff cruelly, caused his death in the end, and now this? Atop all that, no, Geralt. I will not go with you. I will await you at the cemetery.
Fine. Feel like maybe I should probably put my armor back on, because we don't exactly know what we're gonna find.
Where does a snake keep...
I'm enjoying this. I'm really enjoying this sort of... It seems like a side quest, but they're putting it as an optional objective for the main quest, which makes me think, if we don't do it, maybe Anna will die anyway. So it's absolutely something I want to be doing. Hello, Strumpet. Well, aren't you an absolute bitch? Oh, little doggy. Why can't you fucking pet the dogs? It's the worst part of this game. Oh, man. We're about to come to the end, aren't we? When I finished the main game, I was at least like, oh, fuck yeah, we've got all these massive expansions still to come, like Heart of Stone and Blood and Wine, and now we've all but nearly wrapped up both. Yeah, there's a lot of undiscovered locations that I'm absolutely going to be doing, both in Velen, not both, but all over Velen, Novigrad, Skellige, and Toussaint. But I don't know, why am I still full of toxicity, by the way?
Nothing to see here. Move
I
around.
didn't take all that much swallow, did I? But yeah, I don't know. I did not... This massive experience, I think I've spent 150 hours in here at least, in this game. And it's finally going to come to an end real soon. And that's a big old shame.
Whoa!
Keep calm.
But it will open up a lot more. And not all that long until Cyberpunk 2077 comes out. Now, for me, it's currently the 8th of July. I started this game on the 1st of June. Now the 8th of July, possibly... Considering how much of a roll I'm on in terms of recording, it's probably one of the longest series I've ever done. It will absolutely be the longest in terms of parts. But my god, I'm so glad we did it. Man, what a beautiful, beautiful game. CDProjektRed have stolen my damn heart across these, across all of the Witcher games. 2 was a bit of a lull for me. I much preferred 1 to 2, but this is just on an absolute another level. It's this is just an incredible trilogy that is going to go down in history forever. I just wish more people played The Witcher 1 and 2. It's deserved. These games deserve all their praise, and I mean, not just the third one. It's just a genuinely amazing series. Hello.
Need to see Sienna.
It's okay, I'm in a nice little doublet. Shouldn't
Want to
tell
talk
anyone
to
yet.
her. It's important.
Want to talk? Go see your gran at tea time. Not one locked up on the Duchess's orders. No doing without special permission. Period.
Found some information important to her case. Need an explanation, urgently.
Ah, fine then. You're that witcher who solved the murders, no? Then you've
No,
my
that's
permission,
not me.
but only for a few minutes.
Promise to be brief.
I don't. I want to know everything. Hello, Sienna. Oh, it says follow, but dude, out of my way. I want to get there quickly. Thank
The
you.
Witcher will speak with the inmate. You can take a momentary break.
As long as it's truly but a moment. Highly irregular, this.
This is her cell?
Have you come to see how
Oh,
I fare?
damn. Luxury prisoner.
I'm fine, thank you. Artorias' ribbon worked wonders. It's a shame they took it from me.
I know who the 5th victim was supposed to be.
Goodness, you're simply a compulsive snoop. I'm in prison. Dettlaff is dead. Could you not just drop it?
Sienna, stop
We'll
pretending
see
you
about
couldn't
that.
care less. I know it's an act, and it's really starting to wear. Why do you want to kill her?
For such an accomplished investigator to ask about the obvious? Come now, Geralt. Why do you think?
She turned her
Because
back
she
on
turned
me.
her back on you, then banished all memory of you.
Bravo, Geralt. Yet another riddle solved, and your sick curiosity sated. Well, what now? Off to share your discovery with Anna Henrietta? Oh, she's no longer in danger, true. But she very well might add a little something to your reward.
Definitely gonna tell her. Not necessarily for the coin, though.
Then why do it at all?
She ought to know.
Am I gonna tell her?
If only 'cause you'll probably try to kill her again if she ever lets you out.
But I like you.
I probably will.
You ever thought to forgive her?
Perhaps, just for a second, you could stop dwelling on all the wrongs folk have done you and forgive her.
I look
Quite
so
right.
stupid in
For
my
old time's
outfit.
sake, you loved each other once.
Please. I don't know who fed you that rubbish, but...
Read your governess's diary. You played together, were inseparable. Henriette'd get you into trouble sometimes, sure, but there were also times she stood up for you. When you had nightmares, only she could calm you. Time eats away at memories, distorts them. Sometimes we only remember the good. Sometimes only the bad.
If she loved me so, why did she wash her hands off me? Forget me.
She didn't.
Don't
I'd
know,
ask her that.
but you could just ask her instead of sending monsters after her.
There's nothing she could say to change what she did to me, to justify it.
Maybe. But there's nothing out there to justify what you did to her and all Toussaint. Yet Anna Henrietta hasn't given up on you.
Ugh. You meant what you said in the Land of 1,000 Fables. You really want a happy ending to this story, don't you?
Yes, yes I do.
Ah, with all of us living happily ever after. Go, Witcher, or they'll give your medal to another. And that would be a shame.
Farewell, Sienna.
Did I do that well? I hope so. Because I don't know whether to tell the Duchess or not. If the Duchess dies, then I've made a horrible decision. But if she doesn't,
Commander de la Tour would like to see you. Shall
I
we
don't
go at
know. I
once?
hope we changed our mind. Yeah.
Let's go. Want to see him too.
Hello, Commander Delatour.
Damien.
Oh, so you get to
Geralt.
wear armor.
It's about time. Ready for the ceremony?
Nice scars, man. Don't look too
Your
good.
face. Doesn't look good. Though it
I
looked
like
even
it.
worse last I saw you.
I apply a balm of arnica. Yeah, I hardly feel it anymore.
It's a big choice. I don't know. I really, really don't know. I don't want to upset her. I don't want to accidentally get her killed.
Got some
I'm gonna tell
important
him.
information. Anna Henrietta was supposed to be Detloff and Sienna's 5th victim.
You are certain of this?
Completely. Found proof.
Inconceivable. How could she? The murders, the mayhem she brought down on the city, were they not enough? She sought to strike down her own sister, her liege. Traitor. I must alert my men. Enlarge the Duchess's own guard. Make certain Sylvia Anna is closely watched during the questioning. I'll see to it personally. I thank you, Witcher, for alerting me, and I appreciate your attentiveness. Let's begin the ceremony. Come with me. The Duchess awaits. In the
A few hours later, huh? Really? We walked here for 4 hours or so?
Highness. Without barrels, production will come to a stop, and it will be the end of us.
You lost them all in the fire. These are horrible tidings. Oh, we are most dreadfully saddened.
Yes, your enlightened highness all. Once the beasts had clawed their way into the warehouse, the whole place went up in flames.
Is this dude
I shall
lying?
dispatch a palace guardsman to examine the site of the blaze. If things are, as you say, fitting compensation shall be paid from the ducal treasury.
Thank you, your enlightened highness. Your grace,
Oh, so he
Geralt
was
of
telling the
Rivia
truth,
has
maybe.
arrived.
My dear subjects, we come now to our next point of business. Of all the duties which fall upon my shoulders, as the ruler of this dominion, this duty is dearest to my heart. For now, we shall award the Order of Vitis Vinifera, Toussaint's highest honor.
You like
Geralt
me
of
again.
Rivia, slayer of the beast of Beauclair, step forth.
We bestow the
Fighting with his
distinction upon
fucking
the
suit.
Witcher, who saved Beauclair from the terrible beast. Such is our desire. May this symbol serve as a reminder to all that the Witcher shall forever remain a friend of Beauclair.
Aww.
In more familiar terms now, I thank you immensely, Geralt. Damien has your reward for you. After all, it was but a contract.
Thank you.
I have a small surprise for you, in addition. I give you more than a dozen barrels of Son Real, a wine normally reserved for the ducal table. The gustatory experience of a lifetime awaits. Are you content?
Got bad news. Sienna wants to kill you. I don't know. Well, I'm
Feels
truly
like
honored.
a second distinction. I'm honored. Thank you.
I trust you shall make good use of it. In a moment I shall speak to Sienna. Will you assist
Oh
me?
dear.
You returned my sister to me, yet you also showed me her horrendous deeds. As head of state, I must judge her fairly, but she is my sister. Thus my heart bleeds for her.
If my presence will help in any manner, of course I'll stay.
We
Can I
shall
get
now
changed out of this
question
stupid
a
outfit,
person
though?
implicated in the murders which recently ravaged our fair city of Beauclair. Captain de la Tour, show Sylvia Anna in.
Okay, weird ass breathing. What's going on? It's like she's a Bond villain stroking a cat.
The Witcher will take part in our talk.
Duchess asked me
The
to stay.
Duchess requested I be present.
You have committed crimes. Grave crimes. Yet you are my sister, and my heart does not allow me to treat you as a common criminal. Thus I have asked Geralt to advise me, as one impartial. I shall now hear what he has to say.
Option 1.
Bitterness consumes Sienna. She had cause to resent many of the court of Beauclair. I know her reasons, understand them even. But I can't condone the actions she chose to take.
What is he talking about, Sienna?
You know exactly what. I was forcibly exiled, remember? To your benefit. You knew well the throne would then be yours, though I was the elder.
Is she voiced by the same woman as
Ministers, I
Tali
can
from Mass
understand.
Effect?
They'd hated
Sorry.
me since I was a child, thought me a poor prospect for the wife of a duke. I even understand our parents. I'd always sensed the problem. They simply feared me, for I dared to be free. That fabricated curse, it fell into their laps. A gift from above that brought relief. But you... Your dagger hurt most. You were my Henrietta, damn it. My darling little sister. Now do you understand, Witcher? She betrayed me.
I'm aware. Claim to understand all those you detested? Had
Claim to
killed?
understand them all? Why'd you come back for revenge? Have them all cut down then?
They deserved my vengeance. They detested me, all of them, as long as I can remember. But Henrietta understood me. Once. She was all I could cling to. Her betrayal hurt the most.
You were children
then. You
Both.
and your sister both had no control over what happened.
You're wrong, Witcher. She had control. Remember, dear sister? The day they banished me from the palace. Of course, I'd had the idea to pelt the Nilfgaardian envoy with fish bladders, which we filled with rancid
Jesus!
suet on a lark. And which you set afire at the
Ugh.
last, to impress me, I imagine. And I admit, you did. Hit him right in his hideous bald patch. Never laughed so hard in my life. But when it came time to find the culprit, you said not a word. I took all the blame and all the punishment.
It's true. I did not stand up for you. I was too afraid.
The council was unanimous. They listed all my offenses. My flights from the palace. Supposed acts of cruelty. Inappropriate friendships. They cast me out. But you, the only one to understand me, you cowered in a corner. Lifted not a finger to help. Not before, not after. You never tried to find me.
That's not true. I searched for you. Sent out knights, gathered tidings from without. You did not wish to be found. Since the day you vanished, I have lived with the knowledge that I failed you. I'm sorry, dear sister. Can you forgive me?
Please tell me I did this. Please. Stop touching her then. Jesus. Make out. Oh. I think we did it. Oh, I dread to think what would have happened if we didn't go and talk to her. Maybe they would have made out. Aww. I think we got the good end. Yay! I wonder if we could have kept Dettlaff alive. That is one thing I wonder if we did it the other way. The Regis told us not to, or who would have died, what would have happened, I don't know.
The ceremony, it was short.
Who are you talking
Perhaps
to,
for you,
Regis?
as you ducked out early.
Good.
The others are probably just getting started.
Shooting star, did you see that?
And drunkenness never ends in this quaint realm.
Not so fond of Toussaint after all, are we?
Oh, this place is like a strong wine, Geralt. Good in small sips. How do you
We're just
find
hanging
my
out in a
personal
cemetery.
brew?
I love it.
Not too strong.
Just right.
Credit the local mandrake of the Alrauna diabolus variety for that. The tubers which grow in this area's volcanic soil have an altogether unique flavour profile and display a remarkably uncommon dark brown tint.
Fascinating.
So do
All
I.
I can say is this batch turned out excellent.
Indeed. It might be wise to stockpile some roots for the future. Would you care to accompany me?
Gladly, buddy. Right now,
You
in
decide
the
to go
dark.
root picking now? It's dark out.
He's just gonna kill us.
Even were I generously to assume it had simply slipped your mind that I am a vampire and thus need no light to see, I'd never believe you had
Neither do
also
I.
forgotten that you likewise have absolutely no trouble seeing in the dark. So, shall we?
Brilliant. Yes, let's
If you
go.
think it's a good idea, let's go. But I think you might be forgetting one thing. Fresh mandrake root of this variety is highly toxic, even to a witcher.
Ah, not a problem. I never forget matters of safety and hygiene in alchemy. Here, gloves
Gloves for
and a
picking
mask.
mandrake.
Don them, and you shall be in no danger.
Oh, I'm gonna wear that
Thanks.
thing.
Right then, let's go.
Why is this optional? Absolutely put it on, Geralt. I'm not having you die like this. This is just the end of Geralt for good. Like, canonically. Dies picking some mandrake root. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was actually putting it on. Where are my little gloves? Guess they count as quest items? Which I always forget what they are. Excuse me. Quest. Oh, these count. Aw. So I did have to wear these. I couldn't have taken them off. Isn't that a shame? Let's quickly read this. Yeah, that's not good. Alright, mask on. Oh! Look at that. Can I wear this? I can't wear this. Okay. Maybe I can put it in my house. And lastly, where are those gloves? Oh, they weren't part of our outfit, were they? Here we go.
Penny for your thoughts. Let me guess. Succubus twins?
No, I was thinking about, how anything can look interesting when properly lit.
Even an old necrophage corpse?
You've not an ounce of refinement in you, have you?
You can read every single one of these. Isn't that amazing? You can read any one of these things. I wonder if it's people who worked on the game. I know a lot of them are puns, but may the Prophet Lebioda give him a noogie in the afterlife, that fucking said. Excuse me? Alright, well, here's some mandrake. I'd quite like to read all these, but I just cannot be bothered. Engineer and pug lover solve the most obtuse technical problems in all the duchy with the grace of a ballerina. It is all the people who worked on the game then. Amongst other things. Oh, that's so cool. I love it. Okay. There you go. Regis, I have gained some mandrake.
Looks like a go. Won't be easy to track down.
Is he fucking hiding from me? You arsehole. No, take off your mask, Geralt. We don't need this anymore. Thank you.
Vampire, after all.
Regis,
Where are you? Why have you done this, you dick? Okay. Well, if he walked this way, that means he must have been directly behind me the entire time. Which I don't think is the case. Is he actually playing hide and seek with me? Whoa! I did what I had to do! What's going on, Regis? What the hell? I let him do most of that because I hate fighting Brookside.
Alas, we've a
I didn't
very
think they could
simple
speak.
code of honor, we vampires.
Guess I must be higher.
So simple you might call it trivial. Either one is with us, unconditionally, regardless of the circumstances, or...
Won't let it go, will they?
They will not. Fortunately, we've another rule. An unwritten one, and just as trivial as the first. It is neatly summarized in the saying, out of sight, out of mind. That is why I must leave Toussaint. For a vastly long time, most like.
Yeah, I get it.
Let us make for my camp. I've an overwhelming desire to have another drink.
Goodbye, Brookside. Why the fuck are we drinking out of that? We're in Toussaint.
Supreme bouquet. Firm, defined beginning. Then develops gently, rising to a startling finish. Don't you think?
Not much of a connoisseur.
Then it is high time you started your education. After all, the Corvo Bianco vineyard is now yours. By the way, I left a gift for you at your new home. On the nightstand.
Thanks.
You've just broken into my house.
A trifle. That will nonetheless be useful should you need mutagens. Incidentally, have you thought about what you'll do with your prize? Shall you hang your swords over the mantle and take to pruning vines?
Well, I'd like to settle down with Yen, but I'd also like to roam with Ciri. Vesemir never stopped. So I'll be honest, I don't know yet.
Don't really know yet. Might find the life of a hard-working vintner too tempting one day. Or maybe I'll just stick to the path, go on roaming, staring up at the stars after laying my bedroll at the roadside.
Ah, roadsides, bedrolls, and the sky above. I sense some poetry coming on. Which, of course, brings to mind Dandelion.
Geralt's
I
little
can remember a
smile.
night,
He's so
not
cute.
too far from here if I'm not mistaken. We hid in a cave while a blizzard raged all about. Does that sound at all familiar?
How could it not?
Hell yeah.
We just set off to rescue Ciri from Vilgefortz.
Oh, our encounter with Vilgefortz. That is something I do not remember so fondly. But that first stay in Beauclair, far calmer than this one.
Seemed like a land straight out of a fairy tale back then. Its sole problem, cellars too small to accommodate all that wine.
Appearances, Geralt. Appearances, like Mamoons and Dopplers, deceive. So what did become of Vilgefortz?
Killed him. Sure wasn't easy, though.
Where'll you go, buddy?
Any idea where you'll go?
Distance is of the essence. I thought I might venture south.
Nilfgaard?
Why ever not? The Nilfgaardians are a modern society. None there believe in vampires anymore. This fact alone is very useful to one wishing to remain incognito.
Idiots.
Interesting point of view.
I, for one, know they are very real. Let's sit a while longer.
I so don't feel like going anywhere. Sit here a while longer.
So we shall,
no, that screen coming up makes me so
we have
sad.
witnessed, and in fact on several occasions incited, many great and weighty events. After all that toil, I believe we deserve a bit of a rest.
That we do.
Oh! Oh! Ah! He looked at me! Oh, that gave me goosebumps. Guys, we've done it. Blood and Wine is finally, at last, complete. And with it, all of The Witcher 3. Wasn't that fucking wonderful? I don't know what to say. I'm really sad that it's over. Well, it's not over. I've still got undiscovered locations to eventually clear up, which I might do on stream, because that doesn't seem like something very fun to make. I don't know, to just... I'm going to take a break before I do that, because, I mean, I haven't even started editing this fucking series. The Witcher 2 has only just started going up, and, like, goddamn. All I can say is thank you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching and sticking with me through this. If you watched every damn part, you're insane and amazing, and I fucking love you. We must be on part 200 and something by now, if not higher, and I've never ever got this high with a series. I've never ever reached this number. It's the longest series we've ever done so far, and it's amazing, and I love everything to do with The Witcher. I'm gonna go out and buy all the books now. I'm gonna do Thronebreaker. We're gonna swallow every single piece of Witcher content we can, and wait in extreme anticipation for Cyberpunk 2077. Because my god, CD Projekt, you're incredible. I even downloaded the standalone Gwent game, and I've been hammering away on that, and I love it. Just thank you, CD Projekt. You are quite possibly one of my, if not my, I don't want to say my favorite modern developer. They might be, though. They're absolutely up there. BioWare's surely died. And they were one of my favorite before that. Whoever makes Kingdom Hearts, though, I still can't beat Kingdom Hearts. What a wonderful... sorry, I'm rambling like fuck. I don't know what to say. My life has come to an end because Witcher is done. We finished the trilogy and all its DLC, and I don't know what to do. Witcher 4, or whatever it's going to be called. Hurry up. My god, do I want it so badly. And they're not going to make the mistake they did with Cyberpunk, as in announcing it 7 years ago this time, are they? Like, they'll probably announce it when it's almost ready to come out. It'll obviously come out after Cyberpunk, but what did they say? They've got three, I believe it's 3 separate AAA projects that they're going to be releasing over the next, I think it's up until 2021, or it might be 2022. But that sounds like a Witcher game, and I really hope it is, because I want it to be. I mean, they're only 2 sort of IPs. Obviously, they'll want to make a new one soon. They got Witcher and Cyberpunk. I assume they'll make a new one, and a new one will probably be one of those AAAs, but Witcher 4, maybe Ciri as the fucking protagonist, or hell, set it way back. Have it be Vesemir's Young Days or whatever, I don't fucking care. Just even 2 random witches from like the Manticore School or whatever, just anything. I will eat it up and pay so much money for it. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Now, we got more to do. I will be heading back to Corvo Bianco, but I don't know if there's going to be some after credits, so we are going to sit around and watch these. But so until then, well, I'll see you guys once that has happened. I just really messed up whatever the hell I was trying to say, but yeah, until then, bye. Wow, okay, phew, that's a lot of people, right? So now that we've been properly introduced, we'd like to thank you one last time. Blood and Wine is the end of the Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. We wanted to call it Sweat and Tears, or Damn, we'll miss this, but we couldn't. However, as a studio, we've already embarked on other adventures. Well, I didn't get a chance to finish that. In loving memory of Karolina Grochowska. You're awesome. I imagine you worked on the game, and that makes you awesome.
Actually, I'd love to go home.
We're going home, huh? Be it ever so humble. What is that? It just says go home. I don't feel like fast traveling there. I think let's reflect by riding home on Roach. And man, we've got a lot of reflecting to do. I don't know what to say. It's just... This game is an absolute masterpiece. One of the best ever. There's not that you can't like. There's nothing more to say. It is one of the best games to ever fucking come to fruition. It seems. Okay, CDProjektRed are pretty much an indie studio. They're not owned by any big publisher. The Witcher 3, they've made 2 games prior to The Witcher 3. They made 0 games prior to The Witcher 1. The Witcher games are the only things they've made prior, other than Cyberpunk, which hasn't come out yet. Like, this was literally their 3rd game ever. Now, I understand, I imagine a lot of them came from studios before. Like, obviously they're experienced, but it's the caliber of this fucking studio. So early on in its life, like, oh, I don't know what to say other than it's just unheard of that a studio's 3rd game is this incredible. Hell, The Witcher 1 was amazing, even. Just right off the bat, they were awesome. Yeah, the combat was... What? Oh, I thought that was a quest for a second. But yeah, I mean, I don't remember what I was saying, but you get the point of it. Like, they're just an absolutely incredible developer, and I will support them with everything they ever fucking do. I really hope they don't eventually pull a BioWare and somehow become terrible, but I don't think they will. I imagine they'll never be owned by a publisher. I imagine... Oh, Major Doom!
Some
BB.
unknown
What's going on, buddy?
individual barged into the residence. I resisted as best I could, but to no avail.
Who is it?
Alas, they did not
What, you
do me
mean-
the basic courtesy of introducing themselves.
Oh, so he doesn't mean Regis. Oh, fuck. Please be all my friends. I haven't even got my swords on. Which is a worry. Oh, Dandelion. Dandelion.
Unexpected as ever.
Yay, Etienne. Cute. Aww.
And beautiful as ever.
Won't you even ask why I've come? Or how I found you?
Wouldn't get a straight answer
Unnecessary.
anyway.
Quite true.
Used to bother me, all your secrets.
It's been
now I know
ages.
if you have something to tell me, you'll tell me. Don't need to ask.
I missed you, Geralt. Madly. Come outside.
As you should.
We can hold hands and stare at the sky. Like some shitty 2-crown romance.
Wait, but Regis left me something on my nightstand. I need it. Okay, I won't argue with that view. Oh, we can talk. Brought a lot of books.
Brought quite a few books. Let me guess. Working on a new spell?
Not at all. These aren't grimoires, just pleasure reading. The Name of the Orchid.
Cute.
A widower for half a year.
Always thought you too busy to make time for something as impractical as pleasure reading.
Because I was. But now I'm not. A few weeks ago, I awoke to the realization that I know not what to do next. I have no plan. I have no goal. And you know what? I like that. Finally, I can stop thinking about politics and focus on what's important to me.
Which would be
is why
me. Can I maybe take off my hood? Toussaint.
Liking Toussaint so
you
far?
You like it?
The landscape's lovely and the towns are charming, no question about that.
But
the southern sun plays havoc with my wardrobe. To be blunt, wear black down here and you're pretty damn hot.
Tell me about
need
it.
to think about changing your color palette. Off-white and pea green, for instance.
And I'll wear scents distilled from turnips and daisies. I think I shall simply stay in the shade.
Happy.
And you'll bring me cool drinks. At regular intervals.
Geralt, don't agree to this. Aww. Having a house.
You know,
I've got a tear in my eye.
Feels kind of strange having a home.
I must say I never pictured you owning real estate.
Was something of an accident, but I'm not about to complain. Yen, back then, before we fought the hunt, said you wanted to run away with me to the world's end. This vineyard. Good enough?
Yes, although there's one thing missing.
Namely?
I shall give you a hint. It's large, white, has 4 legs, category taxidermy.
Oh yeah, the unicorn.
Summon him here.
Fine. You can bring it down here.
I knew you'd see things my way.
And BB will not question anything. Yen?
Ever
We made
thought
it.
this day would come? Me and you, peace and quiet. Bees buzzing, birds chirping.
I almost regret delaying so long before coming to you. I was quite the silly goose.
You have doubts? Though I imagine it might have been hard coming after me. Always were proud as a peacock.
Please, Geralt. I'm not like other sorceresses to feel that following someone means my wings have been clipped.
Ooh, watch what you say about your colleagues. Remember, it's an ill bird that fouls its own nest.
Well said, Witcher. You're not only handsome, but wise, too. I feel a bit like the cat that got the canary.
Yeah, and I'm... Damn it, you win. This time. How'd that start, anyway? Our duels and wordplay.
Forgotten. It was at a vernissage in Banard. You started it to keep from going mad with boredom. I remember finding your sense of humor both groan-worthy and somehow endearing. Never change, Geralt. I beg you.
I love you, Yen.
So,
Let's talk later. I wish you were Shawnee, but...
later.
Of course. I'm not going anywhere.
Cute. Our happy ending.
Can we talk?
Anything new to say?
Always. With pleasure.
Man, that was a really smooth closing of a book. Yeah, we got nothing to say. There's one last thing to do. It would have been literally perfect to end it there. But unfortunately, Regis just had to come along and give me a gift, didn't he? So, we're going to go check on that gift. And put up the last of our painting. We don't have any. You gotta be kidding. We got so many things that could count as a painting at this point. I can't hang anything. Wow, okay. So, gold stick. No. I wonder where else I can place things. Ooh, no. Don't you start pissing me off now, Witcher. Right. A mute-to-generator. Letter from Regis. Dear Geralt, if you're reading these words, it means I'm already far beyond the borders of Toussaint, and you have found my mute-to-generator. Of course, you may dub this instrument however you like, have something more fitting to your taste, or better reflecting its function, for I have no doubt your knowledge on the subject of mutagens is far more profound and thorough than mine. I've been working on this device in my spare time, but now it is finished and I'm convinced as convinced as an inventor can be before his invention has been used as intended, of the usefulness of this apparatus. You are surely wondering what function it is meant to serve. As the name indicates, the mutagenerator generates mutagens. It operates by absorbing the electromagical energy waves from bodies, in this case the bodies of the monsters and evildoers you kill, and when it is absorbed enough so as to be charged with a critical amount, the mutagenerator changes the stored energy into a greater mutagen, which I suspect you will make good use of. As you surely understand, I am an amateur engineer, which is why you must forgive me for the lack of an ability for you to direct this operation. Which mutagen emerges as a result is determined at random, meaning chance will decide if it is if it's a green, red, or blue mutagen. Chance, yet I have noted the colors tend to alternate by and large. Okay, sorry, I'm so bad at reading suddenly. I trust you shall find my gift useful. Your dearly devoted friend, Emil Regis Rahelic Terziev Godefroy. P.S. You might be wondering why I decided to toss the mutagenerator into your home instead of simply handing it to you in person. Well, you must know I did it out of modesty. Believe it or not. Take care, Geralt, and may my gift serve you well. I'm sure it will. Now, would it be more fitting to end going to sleep? Or hanging out with the love of his life? Where are you hanging out, Yen? I can't actually figure it out. Oh no, I've lost her! She's run away! Where was she? Oh, I can't have friggin' lost her now, could I? That'd be so embarrassing. She's gotta be on a bench somewhere. And I imagine, not around any of my random workers. But where? Well, I believe I've found her. So, Yennefer, this is how it ends, huh?
Can we talk?
I just wanted to get you to stand up so I could end it in a cool way. There you go. You didn't even how dare you. Alright then. Well, thank you guys. So, wait a minute. I wonder. Sorry, I was literally about to end it and I got it in the best way I could. I finally found her again. And now I just want to change it. I want to see if we go to sleep or wait till nighttime, she will have moved. So let's wait till midnight. Because, I mean, she might have gone to the guest room, but I don't want her to be in the guest room. I want her to be in with Geralt. I highly doubt she's still just out there reading. Guest room? Yennefer, where are you? I gotta check if she's still out there now. I feel like we might have accidentally gotten her killed. Yes, Domo. Can I talk to you, actually? Do you want to talk about Yen moving in? You won't tell me anything. That's so weird. I don't know what to say. She just ain't here. Oh, here she goes. Huh. Which area will you wander into? Aww, how adorable. You don't want to look at the naked image? No? No, you're not interested? It's only midnight. Wake up, we got stuff to do. Damn it, Yen. Wonder if she'll have different things to say if she's not in our little area. Let's wait till sunrise. We only need 7 hours sleep. Look at us. Aww. She actually, like, lifted her head up and stuff. That's a really cool, just random, unnecessary, but immersion-bringing kind of little thing. That was really sweet. Is she getting up now? She is getting up. Well, can I talk to you here? I'm sorry, I'm just messing around with things here. Don't you yes me? Fine. We'll have a little romantic stroll to our little resting place. And guys, that is where we will bring the main series of The Witcher 3 to an end. Now, yes, we've still got things to wrap up, undiscovered locations, maybe some side quests we might not have done in Toussaint at the very least. But other than that, that's the main story complete, and thank you guys so much, so damn much for sticking with me. But for now, we'll leave Geralt to his new happy life of being a vine man. with his lovely girlfriend, Yennefer. Oh, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you guys in something else, anything around my channel. I'm sure there will be something to your liking. I will also be doing The Witcher Tales Thronebreaker, which I think has Geralt in it, but might also not. It might be about another Witcher, I'm not sure. Either way, it's going to be great. So please like, share, subscribe, comment, do all that amazing stuff. I reply to every single comment. And, well, that's where we're going to have to leave it. I really hope you guys enjoyed. But for now, this is Strike and Geralt signing off. Goodbye!